What's up YouTube? Dylan here at Dylanshomeespressobar, and today we are going to be answering the question, can the Breville Smart Grinder Pro go coarse enough for V60 drip coffee? So today it's going to be a fun test. We have our Breville Smart Grinder Pro. The beans we are using are Good Brothers coffee with almond, toffee, and lemon flavored tasting notes. We are going to be using our Akaya scale. The Akaya scale is not necessary, however it does help. We are going to be using the Hario V60 setup here with the paper filter, and we are going to be using our Morocco electric kettle from Amazon. We are going to be pretty much going over the recipe here, and we are going to find out and answer the question, does the Breville Smart Grinder Pro make good pour over coffee? And that's a question that a lot of people have asked me to answer for them, and I thought the best way to do it is just make a live video and show you guys in person. So I'm going to come over here really quick and just kind of show you guys the recipe on the screen. So if you guys give me 1 second. So here is the recipe. We are going to be using 19 grams of coffee. The grind size is going to be medium coarse. We are going to be using 300 grams of water at 201 degrees Fahrenheit. And then our brew time is going to be around 2 to 3 minutes. So definitely something to look forward to. So if you guys are new to the channel, if you guys could consider hitting that like and subscribe, I would be more than appreciative. So here we go. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. Like I said, we're going to be using 19 grams. So we're going to go ahead and turn this on. So the grind setting that we're going to start out and try is grind size setting number 50. So this is nice because it does give you a lot more options with the Breville Smart Grinder Pro as opposed to the built-in grinder from the Breville Barista Express. So if you guys have a Breville Barista Express, I also get asked a lot, is it worth upgrading to a Breville Smart Grinder Pro? Absolutely. It does give you that more variability. It gives you a little bit more room to play with your grind size, and it's going to give you a lot more accurate results with pour over than the Barista Express can. So we're going to go ahead and we have the crema dosing cup here. So first thing we're going to do is we are actually going to wet our paper filter. So I always like to take these filters. So as you see, it's folded only one way. So I like to start out by folding it down the middle. And this is kind of important for the way that it rests inside of the filter itself. So I'll fold it once, and then I like to fold it 2 more times. So it's going to be, I'll show you the kind of end result that we're looking for here. So now with the filter, when we open it, it's pretty even all the way around. So you want to fold it pretty much like that, so that way it sits straight into the filter itself. So I'm going to go ahead and bring you guys up close to the action here, and we are going to go ahead and get started. So all right, give you guys a little bit better view. So first things first, it's always important to just go ahead and wet that filter. You want to get it to where you're not getting all that paper taste. And another benefit is you're also going to pretty much preheat what your coffee is going to be going into. So we're just going to move this around here. And then you're just going to dump that excess water into some kind of jug. I'm just using a latte art pitcher there. All right, so now we are just going to dose out 19 grams. All right, so 19 grams. All right, so there is our 19 grams of coffee. We're just going to throw that in the hopper, and we are going to start our brew. Grind them up. All right, so I just want to show you guys just for some tips and tricks here. You just saw that pretty much all that grind, it was just coarse with all of it. So as you see, 18 grams, so we're still missing a gram of coffee. So I always like to put that back in there, start it back up. And just kind of tap it. I know it's a little annoying, but it's definitely worth it in the long run to get all those beans out. So now we have 19 grams, and now we are perfectly good to go. So see if I can get a good shot here for you. So pretty coarse there, pretty even, I would say. I know it's a little hard to see on the screen. So there you go. And let's get going. So for this recipe, get you guys a good angle here. We are gonna start out by adding 50 grams of water in 30 seconds. So first, just gonna go ahead and dump our grinds in there. And then I always like to pick it up and just kind of even it out. But as you can see, pretty well, pretty uniform in there. So definitely the grinder does a great job at getting everything nice and uniform. Move this closer. Move you guys in the best possible angle. All right, here we go. So here we go. We are going to start our timer. Make sure everything is zeroed out. And within 30 seconds, you want to hit 50 grams of water. So this first phase is just going to be the bloom phase. Pretty much pre-wetting all of the coffee. So we're just going to let it do its thing until about 30 seconds. And then once we hit that 30-second mark, we are going to keep adding until we get to 300 grams. So now you're just going to pour in a circular motion in the middle and work your way to the outside. So again, we're going for 300 grams. So again, start in the middle, go nice and slow. Now there is no right or wrong way to do this. However, you do want to kind of be conscientious of your time because you want your brew process to be around 2 to 3 minutes long. If it's too long, if it goes over 3 minutes, then you're gonna want to change your grind size. So again, we're gonna keep adding until we hit our 300 grams. So right now we're at 253 grams. Again, you're just working your way. You want to make sure you hit that side wall of the filter because that is going to be important to pre-wet all of your grinds to keep everything brewing pretty evenly. So we already have our 300 grams in there. And now we are just waiting for it to finish that brew. So let me go ahead and lower you guys down. So yes, I am drinking this that late because I work overnight. So definitely the best time too. So now you're just going to, usually when I hit around 2 minutes, I usually shake it up just to get all those coffee grounds from the side and to even up that bed of grounds. So as you see, we're at 2 minutes and 26 seconds. And it's going down pretty good here. As you see, it's coming close to the end. So like I said, you want to be around 2 to 3 minutes for final brew time. And this is looking like it's going to be a really good grind size. So we're at 2 minutes and 49 seconds. So there we go. So as you see, you always want to end up with a nice and level bed of grinds, which we have here. Not too much coffee on the side here. And again, we've just finished our brew and we hit exactly 3 minutes and the coffee looks fantastic. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a try for you guys. So let me just adjust this. All right. So you guys are watching this live. I'm just gonna go ahead and just place this on the ground here. And I am going to get out my cup. Here. So really nice and clear. Definitely looks like a good coffee. It smells really good. We hit that right brew time. And now all we have to do now is pour it in here and try it. So this is enough for 2 cups of coffee. So definitely if you are making it for anybody else, this is also a good recipe for them to try as well. So cheers. I know you're supposed to wait a little bit longer. However, I am going to try this for you guys right now. Really good. It's very smooth. Definitely a recipe that you guys should try, especially if you guys have the Breville Smart Grinder Pro. A lot of people ask the question, is the Breville Smart Grinder Pro a good grinder to get the job done? And my answer is 100% absolutely. As you guys just saw, we hit exactly 3 minutes with 300 grams of water and nice even level bed of grinds. And it's absolutely fantastic. It goes all the way from drip coffee to espresso. Now, is it as comparable to the niche or like the Adam 75 that I have? I am going to put that to the test eventually here, and we're going to compare these on our channel. However, in my mind, the best bang for your buck is definitely this guy right here, coming in at $199. It's really hard to get the quality that you get with the Breville Smart Grinder Pro with any other option out there. Now I know they have the Sete, which is also the Barista Sete, which is really good as well. However, I have not had the experience of using one of those. However, I do see a lot of people use them and a lot of people actually love them. However, I have the Smart Grinder Pro and absolutely love it. So if you guys are wondering what setting I used for the Breville Smart Grinder today for the pour over, I use grind setting 50. Now this could vary through different grinders and also different kinds of beans, the freshness of the bean. So keep that in mind. But I do like to give you guys a baseline of where I started from for grind size to get this cup of coffee. And like I said, I use grind size 50 with 19 grams of coffee. So now that it's cooled down a little bit more, I'm going to give it a little bit more of a try here to really get those tasting notes in. So really good. Definitely try this recipe. If you guys try this recipe, definitely let me know in the comments how you enjoyed it. Even if you don't have a Breville Smart Grinder, just try the recipe anyways. It is really good. I promise you I would not steer you wrong. On this channel, I'm extremely brutally honest. I'll let you know if I like it, if I don't like it. Unfortunately, you don't know until after you get done with the recipe. However, this is the first time trying this recipe, and I absolutely love it. Again, if you guys are looking into upgrading for a better grinder, definitely look at the option of the Breville Smart Grinder Pro. It is 100% worth it. I will put all this stuff that you see here in the link down below so you guys can click on it. Again, if you guys are new to the channel, my name's Dylan and this is Dylanshomeespressobar. If you guys can consider smashing that like button, that thumbs up, it really helps this channel be seen and to grow, and we can gain more members and family in this coffee community. Also, if you guys could consider hitting that subscribe button. We just hit 766 subscribers, and I really can't thank you guys enough. I've been doing a little bit less lately. I've been having some stomach issues from, I have a gallbladder issues right now, so bear with me here. I'm going to make as much content as I possibly can for you guys because I want to show all of my subscribers and all my viewers how much I absolutely care about each one of you guys. So again, this is the Hario V60 pour over using the Morocco electric kettle from Amazon and our $200, I would say best bang for your buck, Breville Barista Pro Smart Grinder with Good Brothers coffee. Definitely makes for an amazing cup of joe. So definitely if you guys like black coffee, you really like to get in tune with your palate to really taste these tasting notes, 1000% would recommend the Breville Smart Grinder Pro if this is in your budget at $200. Best bang for your buck right here. I can't thank you guys enough. I will be on live tomorrow twice. I am going to be starting my series tomorrow on the no distribution tool competition, I guess, between all of my grinders. We're going to be comparing tomorrow we're going to be doing the Atom 75 and the Niche, and we are going to be doing the Atom 75 and the Smart Grinder Pro. So definitely stay tuned for those two lives tomorrow. It's going to be pretty fun. We're going to see, does uniform matter when it comes to grind setting? And another thing is, does one outperform the other? And obviously I would know which one I believe was going to win, but we are going to test that out by extraction time. We're going to check that by clarity of the tasting notes and the uniform of the grind. So definitely stay tuned. We have a lot more fun things coming on this channel. And until next time, I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. At this point, if you guys are just watching this video for the pour over, we're going to come to a conclusion now. However, I am going to see if there are any questions. Unfortunately, my wife is doing schoolwork right now, so I'm going to go behind the camera and try to answer all the questions that you guys have. Again, thank you so much. All right. So now I am just going to be looking back through the comments to see if you guys have any questions. So I want to give a shout out to everybody who is watching. So let's see. Yeah, so Steve Smith said you would certainly struggle to find a better grinder for the same price. Absolutely. 100% agree with that. Let's see. Baratza's a few close to that price. It's pretty decent. Yeah, so the Baratza is probably the only comparison between the two in price. So how would you compare drip style to pour over? Do you notice a big difference in flavor? So I really like the pour over a little bit better. I think you get a little bit more clarity within the tasting notes. However, that is all based on personal preference. So let me go ahead and flip this screen so that way I can see you guys. So it's a little bit better doing the questions here. So sorry for the lack of good lighting in here. I'm just getting all this stuff set up now. Let's see. Joe, are you not put off by the common hassle with the 270 WI? Okay, so it doesn't seem like there are any more questions. However, I thank you guys all so much for watching. I appreciate all of you guys' love and support. And until next time, I will see you guys tomorrow with the two lives. Definitely stay tuned for the following week as well. With this week, we have a great series coming on with the no distribution tool. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.